Ooh. All right, let's get into it. Late night game tonight. Very late night game tonight.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this
Semifinals, man. Cotton Bowl.
It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game.
Of course, I'm getting the ball first this time. Oh, gosh.
On the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game. But
definitely caught me lagging.
Appreciate the boldness.
He definitely caught me lagging.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Ah, go get the first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And third and short to hand the ball off. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy,
Get the first down, man.
By this defense, they get them to third down, they hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And this one is caught.
Down.
Tackle made in the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an
Take our
incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Damn, it's a touchdown, bro.
The score was tied here. Makes
Come on, dog. That's a touchdown, bro.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Yeah.
Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They start this playoff game with a pass. Looking deep in the very first play.
You gotta hit him, bro.
Right near the sideline.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to
You gotta hit him, dog.
a nice lane to throw the football.
Some paws on
He's
him.
brought down after a short gain does not make the first down
Come on,
yardage.
bro.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's going to take off. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll get out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Eagles are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. And he makes the catch.
Nice.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
I'm thinking onside right here, bro. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do an onside kick, so I'm not gonna do it.
They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. We seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks an open space.
He's not as fast, bro.
It's a solid game.
total not as
Well,
fast
you
as
can
I
see
did.
the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick dart to the right.
Oh,
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Will avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain at that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He keeps it. QB draw. Going absolutely nowhere. Impossible. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
dang, that's me.
Out of bounds, but a nice game.
I was right there.
And the offense will have a first and goal.
That's me, bro.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
Wow, right, man, this right here.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Looking to scramble.
Dang.
Touchdown, Buffalo, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first
Freaking
downs, and
Adam, bro.
eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end.
He dropped it. Oh, my goodness.
Straight play.
What a hit there on third down. The timing
We're gonna go
was
for it here.
perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. And the Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
And your Buffalo Bolts will take over 1st and 10.
And he keeps it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back the throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. The senior calls.
Bro, I was sick of this joker, bro.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a photo.
Get it. Yes!
Ball scooped up on the defense. Using the clear down the right side. End zone ahead.
This is the perfect moment. He was not expecting the blitz. He was not expecting the blitz there.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback.
Nick Shelley.
Doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does
He was
a great
not
job of
expecting the
picking
blitz
this
right
thing
there.
off.
He thought he was going to have time to sit back and wait. The blitz gets there, they tattoo him. And we scoop and score. We up 24-7 now. Oh my goodness.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
And he go, defense. Defense.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play.
Oh, new play right there. That's the play I was thinking about right there.
What I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolves. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays down.
Golly.
Seen him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous.
He missed it. He must be lagging.
This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Buffalo, 13.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll swat the ball now at the 35. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off.
You gotta block him, bro.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Somebody want it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First down, looking to throw the football.
This nigga dropped it.
That one falls incomplete, brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Wow.
Oh, that one's picked off. He could go.
Wow. I just got him, gave him,
Touchdown.
let him back in the game, getting greedy, bro.
Defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium.
Getting freaking greedy. I could have really just ran the ball into the half.
It's a nightmare in real time.
I could have just ran the ball into the half. Run the ball into the half. You good.
On the hands team all over that.
All I had to do.
Recovery.
Run the ball into the half. Just run the ball into the half.
So the first play of the drive here coming
Run the ball into the
up.
half.
2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun handoff here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught
Just
up
run the ball into the half.
What's an offense doing on third
In this
down?
rats.
But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your
Brown down at the 15-yard line. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. They can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
Just across the goal line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Eagles.
There we go, boy.
Body blow after
There we freaking go, boy.
It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field.
I did not throw that pick last year, bro, but we made up for it. Hopefully, because we could have went to the half up 18 or up 25, bro.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. And the ball to the ground. The defense has got it. They get him down after a return, but a turnover created.
That's crazy. You get the strip though, so you would take it.
Enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance.
I'm not mad with going. We'll take one shot here, but I'm not mad at all that going to the half.
At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Oh, he didn't pick it.
He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Goes with another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. And the Eagles will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 7.
Chester.
They
They got to announce that he in here. I ain't gonna lie, we have got a lot of fluke misses game. We got scoop and score and fumble on the last drive. You didn't see it. We got a decent amount of fluke miss this game so far. I'm one that, I don't got no problem saying when the game home.
The pass rush closing in.
That's a great switch stick, bro. It's a great switch stick by me.
This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game.
It's a great switch stick by me, though. I low-key want to blitz right here, but
second down now after the
he's going to stay composed.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Fluff, he's going to blitz right here. Fluff it.
This defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down.
He might go. I'm not going to lie, he might go. He should punt it to give himself a chance, but he might go.
It does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Yeah. They put for a drop.
All right, so here's do or die. 4th
and
long inside their own 5.
Deep here.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Oh, I'm about to say, bro. Come on, dog.
Complete, a 4th down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered.
Start short clock. I don't want to run the score up.
Everything coming together. The preparation that he put in.
I'm just here to win. I ain't going to do all this. It's not that serious.
Their job of taking care of him. Receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking.
And I don't want to freaking let him back in the game.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You don't keep running. There's no running backs. We're not worried about the run. The quarterback, the freaking.
Looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. They will rule that a huge gain through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner.
I'm dying, man. This got to be my spy.
So one explosive play.
I'm going to guard the running back.
At the plus 43 with a first down.
I left him wide open.
Deep shot toward the end zone.
Yeah, jump him. Jump him. Jump him. You gotta pay attention because if he in 5 wide, I'll go down. If he's not in 5 wide,
just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the
we're not gonna go down with that.
Quarterback not being accurate,
We made his favorite.
offensive line not doing their
Let's get back to our defense,
It's been
bro.
a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That might have been why he threw that pick because he was laying. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. I don't know if he lagged out or if he cut his joint off. Bro, why? Make sure I hook myself up like this. Study film and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's just great. Wow.